I'm coming back in.
Ah, man. Oh, man. We back at it again. Yo, what it do? It's your boys, Juice and Lou. We back here with another banger for y'all, man. Road to 1K, man. We did it. We did it, man. We almost there. We almost there. We just need y'all.
Indeed.
And we got something special coming out for y'all when we do hit it. But that's a story for another time. I don't want to say too much. We are here, and this is the NBA Finals. We got the Boston Celtics led by the Jays. And the
1A, 1B.
Should I say the starting six is what they call it. The starting six, not a starting five. With Porzingis, White, Horford, the Jays, obviously. And then, who else am I missing?
Including Holiday or is he a J?
Well, I guess he'd be considered the J and Drew Holiday. So, going up against the Luka and Kyrie surprising Dallas Mavericks. Because I didn't expect the Mavericks to. I expect them to, be good, but I didn't expect them to go farther than the second round, me personally.
Hey, man. Hot take, man. Whoever was going to beat us was going to make the finals. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Next.
Anyways. So,
Who's there? Us or them?
but the Mavericks have been playing really good basketball. Like, outside of Kyrie and Luka combining for like 60 a game, you got Derek Lively, who's just been just great as a rookie. I think this entire series against the Wolves, he didn't miss a field goal. 16 for 16, the most without missing a shot in a playoff series ever. Yeah. So shout out to Derek Lively.
All dunks. Better not miss a dunk.
Sound like a hater right now. Sound like a hater.
Should have been a Thunder. Not gonna lie.
PJ Washington has been playing amazing basketball. He would know. He would know about PJ Washington. And the Mavericks just in total have been playing really good basketball. So before we get to those finals predictions, we gotta talk about the road to the finals. Just because
road to prosperity.
One has been more difficult, and the other has been, in the eyes of many, including myself, severely easy. So the Celtics have just been fortunate to just play injured teams after injured teams after injured teams. And then leading up in the Eastern Conference Finals, a team that had no business being there. And then losing Tyrese Halliburton. So, you go against Miami, you drop one. Because, it is what it is. We just had a career shooting night that game. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just glad that we won. We took it. And then you beat us in 5. You go to Cleveland, drop one there. They lose Donovan Mitchell, take it in 5. Oh, and Jared Allen. And everybody matters. It all matters. And then you lose. First off, if we're being honest, the Pacers lost to themselves. The Celtics didn't win outside of game 2. The Pacers beat themselves every single game. They had a lead, a comfortable lead, and then just blew it. For what? That's a coaching thing, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a coaching thing, not knowing how to call a timeout. But
they ain't have a star player.
I already said, then you lose Tyrese for the last 2 games. So, even though TJ McConnell was hooping up.
He ain't no Tyrese Halliburton.
He is no Tyrese, though. He is no Tyrese. So, do you think the Celtics had an easy run?
Man, I'm glad you asked me, man. Because I feel like it's every year, though. Like, every year in the playoffs, someone / team is going to get hurt, bro. It's inevitable. I mean, y'all beat last year the Bucks first round. Giannis missed games, right?
They were no. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Giannis missed games, though. Am I right or wrong?
No, I'll let you finish before I get there. I'll let you finish.
Giannis missed games.
Okay.
Y'all won, what, in 5 or 6? Y'all won in 5. Y'all beat. I mean, then who'd y'all play second round? Y'all played Philly, right?
New York. New York.
New York with
They were healthy.
Julius Randle was playing. Julius Randle was playing. That's a detrimental to their team. But give it all in all though, New York. I mean, I don't think anybody expected New York to even go to the conference finals anyway. So, then y'all played Boston. Y'all beat healthy Boston team.
We didn't have Hero, by the way, in any of these series. We didn't have Hero.
Y'all had Hero this year.
Yeah, we didn't have Jimmy. Not having Hero and not having Jimmy.
I'm not gonna lie, this year,
completely different
this year, y'all weren't gonna beat Boston with healthy. It probably would have been more competitive, sure. I just don't think Boston was gonna lose this year.
Now, do I think if we were healthy, do we beat Boston too? No, because our team we didn't change. Boston changed their roster from last year. We didn't.
Yeah.
So if we were healthy, would have been competitive, like you said, for sure. But we would have gone to like 6, maybe one more game, maybe push it to 7. But we lose the series regardless. But it's just the Celtics fans that are looking me in my face and talking about, oh, Jimmy wouldn't have made a difference. Stop, bro. He's cooked y'all for 2 years now. Let's not act like we've went to Game 7 with y'all 2 years straight. Why are we acting like this would have been nothing? And then in the finals, not the finals, in the bubble, we played y'all, went to 6. So I was just acting like it would have been nothing if Jimmy was playing, man. Let's not do this. Let's not, man. Come on. Let's not. And back to your Giannis point. Giannis played every single game outside of one. And guess what game that they won? They won without him.
He didn't play. He played 3 and 4.
Yes, the game that they won was without him. He played every single one. Other than that, so the games he played in, they actually lost. And the game that you want to say, oh, he got hurt mid-game. The game that he got hurt in, we were up.
In the first half. We know how leads are nowadays.
Yeah, I guess so. But the point is, I hate it when people be like, oh, you only won because Giannis was hurt. No. If y'all had a better chance if Giannis wasn't playing compared to when he was on the court. Because y'all won without him. So, that's what I got to say. I'm going to let you finish. Go ahead.
I mean, still with the Celtics this year, I mean, come on, was Cleveland really going to beat them with Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen playing? Let's be honest, guys.
Donovan was cooking them.
Cooking for nothing.
See, the thing is, though, right? There's not a team in my thing is, there's not a team in the East that would have beat Boston this year. Boston was set up and prepared to win, but it hasn't been bumpy though. The defending champs played Minnesota. Went to how many games?
Went to 7.
Went to 7 games. Bumpy. The Celtics haven't played nobody. They haven't been tested because they've just been beating on everybody. And barely Bro, the Pacers,
I mean, I could understand your point if in the regular season these teams were whooping on them. The only team in the regular season who's swept Boston was the Denver Nuggets, actually. I mean, every team in the East, I mean, granted, Boston has lost, I mean, obviously to the Bucks in the regular season, the Knicks, Sixers maybe once. I mean, but it's like Boston still was beating them. Like, it's not like Boston was like New York was running into Boston the whole regular season, and like then they get hurt. It's like, dang, Boston, y'all even played a team who was whooping y'all. I mean, it's like, no, like they was They're 64 wins. Like, honestly, this is one of the most disrespected 60-plus wins team in history, in my opinion. I mean, because people are going to go at the run, but it's like, in reality, yeah, the run was easy to the finals, but let's be honest. The only team all season who had a chance was Milwaukee until they got Doc Rivers. And then when they got Doc Rivers, it was just like internal sabotage by then.
At that point.
Because Embiid was hurt by the time they got Doc Rivers. He was banged up. So it was like, dang, you can't even have the Sixers. But, I mean, Embiid gets hurt every year. He gets hurt every year. So it's inevitable with him. So then that's two teams out right there. Then you have the Knicks, who surprised everybody because Julius Randle went down and they still were good. Got the second seed. I mean, cool. They could have gave Boston, I guess, a run if they were healthy. But come on. Do you think they beat them? I still think Boston beats them in like 6.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the Cavs, just Pacers, and y'all, I mean, y'all were kind of the same as last year. Y'all added Jaime, rookie draft. I mean, he's a solid player. Just it's the same roster, and then when y'all got to the playoffs, obviously y'all were hurt, but like y'all weren't even in the position to, honestly, in my opinion, give yourself a chance this season in the playoffs anyway. So that's my thing. And one point before I'm done with this run, it's just funny how everybody talks about this, but like I said earlier, it's literally every season you can go back to any point in time someone getting hurt. And then it's just funny how the LeBron fans, how they went on how he went 8 straight, and it was like, oh, we beating everybody, like we was spanking the East. I mean, like, bro, if Bron's the best player Bron probably beat, there's Derrick Rose MVP version. Then there's Paul George on the Pacers. And I think that's probably the best. You gonna say DeMar DeRozan and Raptors better than him? You gonna say Isaiah Thomas 1 year in Boston? Didn't even get to play the Wizards, who honestly I think that would have been fun. And what is it, 2018? I don't know. See how I had to bring up the Wizards as being one of his. Like, come on, bro. I mean, listen, man. Bron, shout out him though.
Yeah, but the East is completely strong. Like, is the East better than the West? No, but the East is definitely stronger than what it was a long time, well, for a decade, for sure. So,
yeah,
that's just tough. But yeah, I just think the Celtics haven't been in a position where they need to like lock in.
Yeah.
Outside like a couple games against the Pacers. But do you think in the back of their mind they really thought they was really going to lose to the Pacers? No. Jaylen Brown after the series talking about oh yeah, we knew it was going to be tough. Be for real, bro. There wasn't a doubt in y'all's mind that once Tyrese Halliburton went down, y'all was going to lose this series. Even before Tyrese, there was never a doubt that y'all was really like, yo, we're going to lose this series. We have to lock in. There was never a doubt.
Yeah,
Dallas against the Clippers. It's been a rivalry for some time. We gotta lock in. And
come on, bro. The Clippers. Yo.
Harden was giving them bump. Was he not? Was he not?
Do we have to pull a playoff?
Was he not?
What did he do in the last game?
This playoff run. Harden was giving them a little bit of bump.
What did he do after game 1? It's the same Harden. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of the Clippers. They need to go back to being the Buffalo Sabres. I don't know why they're getting built a new arena. Don't even start with the Clippers. I'm done with them. I've been done with them since 2020, 21. Since they blew the lead to the Nuggets in the bubble. I've been done with them. I'm tired of hearing about the Clippers.
So you have to... But at least
playoff game. Bro, this man had he had the game one. I think he had 30, and then the game they almost blew after being up 26. Paul George sealed that game for them. Not James Harden. Paul George. Who's probably going to leave. I would leave if I'm Paul George. But that's for free agency in the summertime.
Definitely. Yeah, we going to get there.
I'm tired of the Clippers. Shout out the Clippers, man. But come on, bro. There's no shot that people actually thought they were going to beat the Mavericks.
I
don't know why.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then Kawhi Leonard, bro, what did he play? The second game? Yeah, he played the second game.
The worst superstar in the league.
Yeah, he's up there with your boy. Him or Jimmy.
Moving on.
They're tied.
Moving on. Anyways. So yeah, went to 6 games. Pretty back and forth with them. Go against y'all. Pretty back and forth with you. Play injured. Luka got hurt, by the way. Luka, I don't even know.
He get hurt against the Clippers.
I don't remember how many injuries Luka was playing through. Still led them through. And he was playing. Luka was playing bad against y'all. And y'all see, well, not bad. He was playing
bad games.
Mid against y'all. He was mid against y'all.
Playing bad.
If Kyrie,
that was probably his worst playoff series. I think people were talking.
I was about to say
of all time.
If Kyrie wasn't Kyrie, y'all could be in the finals right now. If Kyrie
didn't play super good either.
Kyrie struggled, but you know your main nightmare, PJ Washington, he stepped up, and they gonna need him in the finals if you know you want a chance. And then they dominated them, yeah, for sure. So I can't really say nothing about that. That was just pure domination. But considering the Timberwolves, they were on a run themselves with the 7 games with the defending champs. Like they're not scrubs. Like the Timberwolves, I think who's the 8th seed in the West?
The Pelicans.
Oh dang, nah, I can't say that. Actually, no, maybe. If you replace the Pelicans with the Celtics, this entire playoff run, they probably get to the finals too.
They would play the Mavericks second round.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you put the Pelicans in the Celtics position in the East, and they had the entire playoff run the Celtics just had, they'd be in the finals too.
So you mean they take y'all spot?
No, I'm saying put the Pelicans as the first seed in the East, and give them the same exact run.
So the Pelicans versus y'all.
Pelicans would beat us. Pelicans would beat.
That's close. That's close.
Pelicans would beat us. That team that we were hurt, that we had literally nobody.
It's still the Pelicans.
Bro, they was playing the Heat Skyforce. They were playing the G League team. Let's not do
the
this.
Pelicans. Maybe we just made them look bad.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yeah. If Zion played, but the point
they beat the
right?
Cavs. They beat the Cavs.
Yeah, with no Donovan. Yes.
That may be worse than the Magic series. Cavs Pelicans finals.
And then they beat. Well, actually, they might not be Pacers, not gonna lie, but that would be closer than what the Celtics were.
Brandon Ingram must be the next KD in these playoffs because I don't know what you're saying.
The point. Okay. Point is, the Mavericks had a much harder road than the Celtics.
For sure.
Definitely. So in the finals, when it comes down to it, one team is going to be prepared for whatever, while the other team is just going to hope for a lead. Because I really don't think if you're playing a good team, I don't think the Celtics can play from behind. If you're playing a good, well coached team, I don't think the Celtics can play from behind. Like they're built to blow teams out. And that's what they've been doing. That's what they haven't had to worry about nothing. In the regular season, they blew out the Mavericks.
They did, but
in the other game,
they were missing players both games.
I don't know. I just feel one team's been
It wasn't a good sample size.
Yeah. One team has been battle tested, the other hasn't. So I think the more battle tested team is going to have the advantage because, they've been in that position before. Multiple times, actually. Every game was close in that Timberwolves series.
Except for what? Game 2, right?
Outside of game 2, yeah. And the last
No,
game.
the game 2 was close. That was the game
The last
winner.
game 5
Was it game 3? One of them games wasn't close.
I was going to say, the most recent game wasn't close.
I think it was game 3. Because I think that's when they started going in on Cat. Because he was playing
I think
terrible.
that was still a decently close game.
Well, I think they were pulling away, though.
Yeah, kind of pulling away. But it was fairly close. So, I don't know. I just think the Celtics are frauds, man.
Yeah, I mean,
just think they're frauds.
Here's the yeah, I mean the Mavericks obviously had the harder path. I really just feel like we should have been PJ Washington, bro.
It was y'all's year, bro.
I don't know. We probably don't beat Minnesota because Gobert would probably get 20 and 20 on us.
Thanks.
Well, that's another story. So, leads us to
here with the predictions, man.
The Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics. So I think the fans know who you want already.
Mavs and 6. Mavs and 6. The Celtics are just they're too relaxed. Watching their playoff run, they're just too relaxed, and they kind of just. And Tatum, I still don't trust Tatum in the clutch. I've watched Tatum in the clutch. That boy is buns. He's buns in the clutch, and I like Tatum. I really do. But just if you in the need of a close game, and you need a shot, and you give Luka the ball, I know he probably gonna make it. I know he probably gonna make one. Kyrie, I know he probably gonna make one. Jaylen Brown, I trust Jaylen Brown to hit a clutch shot or a game winner over Tatum. Even Derek White.
Derek White do be hitting.
I would trust Derek White in the clutch over Tatum.
Derek White do be hitting. He be more open now, but besides the point.
Tatum always gets a good look because he like to push off on everybody. So he always gets a good look. Let's not ignore that. But you know, it is what it is, man. Mavs and 6. So, yeah.
Okay. You know, I'll give y'all some track history. You know, I've been 5 straight right in the finals since 2020. I mean, because the Raptors Warriors obviously had the Warriors, but Katie got hurt. Anyways, since 2020, I've been 5 straight. Well, 4 straight. Yeah, because what was it? Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets. So, try to make it 5 straight this year. When I look at the matchups, you gotta put. I'm imagining Drew would guard Luka. That's what I've been hearing. Cause
Nah, I think Derek White would be.
that'd be worse. Cause I think Drew's stronger than you. Need. See, we had Dort on Luka. Dort is a cool 6'3". Luka's still like 6'7", 6'8". But Dort and the way we played defense, we would go over screens. I was literally just talking to somebody about this earlier. We would have him go over screens and then try to make him shoot contested 3 or mid ranges. Yeah, he's shorter, but he's also stronger, so to get around screens. So, in my mind, I think there's only 2 players on the Celtics who should guard Luka. It would be taking turns between Brown and Drew. Now, I understand the Drew on Kyrie too. That would be cool. I mean, I feel like Kyrie's still going to get his though. Either if he's going to have White on him or Brown. I think Brown's probably going to be on Kyrie though.
Yeah.
Because just going back to when the Nets played with KD, obviously 2 different systems, but Kyrie and KD got shut down by Boston. That was 2022, I think. or something like that.
Yeah.
They got shut down, man. I
He's really
think
good
Kyrie.
coach, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a different system, but they were able to switch off Brown and Marcus Smart back then on Kyrie.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they'll still go with the same scheme, probably Brown. And then if you look on the other side, you can put Kyrie on Drew and have Luka sit on White, I guess. Hide him on White. PJ would stick on.
Tatum.
No, I think they're. Oh, yeah, PJ on Tatum. Derek Jones probably on Brown.
Yeah.
And the centers, obviously.
They're obviously going to hunt Luka, though.
Yeah, which Minnesota couldn't do. Which they couldn't do. Because with Boston, they have. I think everybody can also look to score other than Minnesota. You had Rudy out there, and Jaden McDaniels weren't really looking to score. So it'll be interesting. I think Boston has the better matchups. I think Mavericks is a little bit deeper, but not too much deeper off the bench.
Yeah.
I do believe Dallas has been tested, and this is hard because I love Luka and Kyrie's game. Like, they're probably top 5 players to watch. My top 5 players. But schematically, I actually did have Minnesota beating Dallas just because I thought their defense would bother them. But it's nothing bothers Luka and Kyrie all series. So
Nothing, bro. At all. I think the last time Luka played the Celtics, I think he had like 40, 18 boards and like 12 assists. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he's had good games, but they haven't won
So
against
they say it
Boston.
depends on the team. Depends on the team, really.
Porzingis' health does matter a little bit because that is a big man who can stretch the floor away from, get Gafford away from the basket because he's been blocking shots a lot. Him and Lively.
Oh, yeah.
So that is a big. Obviously, they have Al Horford, but Porzingis shoots a little bit better. And also Porzingis defends a little bit more versatile 7-3 with wingspan and block shots.
Yeah.
So his health will be in question. Obviously, he's been out probably for like 3 or 4 weeks with that calf injury. This is this is probably my toughest finals, the past 5 finals that I've had to do. I think Boston wins. I just don't see Tatum and Brown going 0 for 2 in the finals. I think Drew Holiday leadership will come into play here, like in 2021 against the Suns. He had a lot of clutch stops in those games. I do think Luka will still get his. I think the game plan, though, will try to be slow Kyrie and everybody else down. As I feel like Luka's definitely still going to get his. But I feel like if you can slow everybody else down, kind of like how people try to do with LeBron, let LeBron get his, but don't let the role players of LeBron's teams go off.
Yeah.
Because that's when he became real dangerous as a passer. It's kind of the same with Luka. Yeah, I think Celtics win in 5. I just don't see schematically how Boston could lose. I say 5 or 6, but I'm leaning towards 5, especially healthy Porzingis plays. But if the Mavs do win, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Like I said, we'll get Kyrie. But if Boston loses, Boston has a lot more to lose than the Mavericks do. That's basically what it comes down to. So you can say there's more pressure on Boston to win than the Mavs. But the Mavs also have more legacy to gain. Well, just Luka, honestly. And a little bit of Kyrie. could talk about maybe him being top 5 point guard all time now with 2 rings. So I just think I think that's the main factor for me. I just can't see Tatum and Brown failing again, because if they do, it will be a crazy off season. Be crazy off season.
I get that, but check it, right? Kyrie hates Boston. Boston hates Kyrie. You think Kyrie not gonna just go stupid?
I don't think that's him anymore. I think that would be a little selfish, in my opinion. I think though he's definitely gonna.
I don't think he would go out with a grudge. He's gonna go out to win. But if provoked, I feel like he can take over a game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's done in the past, obviously, but I just feel like the Celtics' game plan should just be to stop everybody outside of Luka first. I mean, that's really how the Mavs been beating teams. If you even go back to our series, we were able to slow Luka down, but like you just brought up, PJ's been playing good, Gafford defensively has been playing good. Yeah. Derrick Jones Jr. started hitting some shots against us later in the series. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a good series. Like I said, I like both teams. Probably be one of my favorite finals to watch in the past 2 years or so, 3. Last year was okay. Yeah. Probably the Suns Bucks. Probably the last not Warriors Celtics, because honestly I don't know why people thought the Warriors would lose that one.
But Steph was on a generational run.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean we'll see. We're different again this year. I mean, last year was biased with you, obviously. I don't know why y'all thought y'all would beat the Nuggets, but was this? Yeah, this second time.
But it's besides the point. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up this video, man. It's actually funny because I got a video idea. I was talking to Mike the other day. Gotta bring him on the pod one of these days. Y'all gonna get to meet him one day. We were going through all the past. Well, he said every single team. There's not a team outside of maybe the 2003 Pistons that have won a championship who hasn't had a generational player. I was like, So we went through them. And then we got to the 2008 Celtics. I was like, He said, they got somebody generational? He was like, Kevin Garnett?
He was.
I said...
At that time, he probably wasn't.
Kevin Garnett is a generational talent?
Go back. You can honestly go to 2014 Spurs. Tim Duncan was older by then.
Tim Duncan was a generational talent.
Are we talking about in the moment though, or are we talking about just saying? So we're just saying if they had. I mean, sure, but Tim Duncan also didn't win Finals MVP.
Well, he said. Then we went to 2019. They said if I'm calling, or if I'm not calling Kevin Garnett a generational talent, then I can't call Kawhi a generational talent in 2019.
Probably, yeah.
That's okay. I'm not mad at that. But we're gonna say that for a video.
Maybe we could do like I don't know, rank the past finals or something.
We can do that, hey man. But we gonna figure that out. We gonna have something for y'all. But until then, hit the like, hit the subs, hit the post notice. We on the road to 1K. We right there.
1K, okay.
And until the next video, it's your boys Juice and Lou, and we out of here. Peace.